Located just north of Washington, D.C., Ellsworth Place is a 6-story, 350,000 square foot mall. Opening in 1992 as City Place Mall, as the city of Silver Spring, Maryland has developed into a major retail hub, this mall has grown with it. But it was not always the bustling hub seen here. In fact, for a number of years and a string of new owners, many were doubting that it would last for much longer. Plans to convert what was previously a Hecht's department store first began in 1988, in what at that time was a pretty vacant downtown area. Developer Walt Petrie would open a glamorous 90s Art Deco $60 million shopping mall on April 2, 1992. One little known fact is that before City Place was approved, the owners of the Mall of America were eyeing Silver Springs downtown to open their newest mega mall, called the American Dream. However, when the city turned them down, they would eventually settle on New Jersey, where it sits today. In 1994, the first Muhammad Ali rotisserie chicken takeout restaurant would open in this mall, with the boxer making a guest appearance. The chain would never take off, with this being the only one to open in the United States, though as many as 10 were planned to open in Egypt the following year. But just 2 years after opening, City Place itself was struggling. Blame was thrown around, from local perception that the stores were all cheap discount places, to the abandoned buildings next door the city had yet to develop, as well as that it was a dangerous place. By the early millennium, stories would come out about security discriminating against people of color here. Over the next few years, the mall would attempt to draw shoppers back in, first with renovating the bottom level to add exterior-facing restaurants and a bank, removing the fountain and distinctive front facade of the former Hecht's. After the movie theater would close in 2004, they tried their hand at becoming a concert venue, most notably bringing in then up-and-coming singer Rihanna for a packed performance in 2005. In 2008, the mall was in debt for more money than it was worth. But rather than throw in the towel, Petrie would bring in a new partner, Hatensky Capital Partners, who would purchase the property for almost $23 million. But it would take another partner, Rockwood Capital, to join the venture with another $28 million before plans could come to fruition. As Silver Springs worked on revitalizing the rest of the downtown, the mall began heavy renovations, clearing out much of the smaller stores in favor of big box retail stores, curating each floor to have its own theme, while the bottom level food court was changed to add a children's play place where the original fountain had stood. And in 2015, it would be rebranded as Ellsworth Place.
I'm in downtown Silver Spring getting a sneak peek of the newly renovated Ellsworth Place. The shopping center formerly known as City Place Mall has been under renovation for nearly 18 months. Developers have revamped the mall and rebranded its name.
Because of the competition around us and the decline of the property overall over the years, we just thought it was an idea to come up with a fresh name, a fresh brand for the property. And we named the property Ellsworth Place because most of the customers are on Ellsworth Drive, which is immediately adjacent. We have 9 million people walking on the sidewalk on Ellsworth on an annual basis.
Dozens of retailers have leased space in the mall. TJ Maxx and a few stores have already opened shop, while Dave & Buster's and Forever 21 Red are scheduled to open next year.
There's a decided demographic in downtown Silver Spring. It's younger and it's educated and it's value oriented for the most part. And so we've tried to create a merchandising mix that really fills the need of the local shopping community.
Shoppers are also excited about the new look and new stores.
I love it. I think it's awesome. It's more places to shop. TJ Maxx is here. I mean, you know, Michael's is coming. It'll be great.
I was just walking down here and I think they're great. They're looks very trendy and new, and I think it's a big change from what it was before, and it's great for the community.
It's a great place to bring my family on the weekends, and it's close to work. And Silver Spring is starting to look a lot better out here, so I'm looking forward to some of the new things I can do out here without going so far away, like going all the way downtown DC.
And in case you're wondering, Ellsworth Place is set to have an official opening in summer 2016. For MyMC Media, I'm Maureen Chaudhary.
Three years later, the mall would be purchased for $92 million. In 2024, plans to add a 450 residential unit tower atop the mall would move forward, which had been in talks as far back as when the mall was first being designed in 1988. While it may have taken over 20 years to finally succeed, since rebranding, Ellsworth Place has continued to thrive in the heart of Silver Spring, Maryland.
Okay.